We'll start with the Chiefs. They did have some additions this offseason. They signed Jalen Moore, and they also signed Christian Fulton, Elijah Mitchell, and Jerry Tillery. They did have departures. I think it's more name value than actual value loss outside of Joe Tooney, who was traded to the Chicago Bears. They did also lose Justin Reed, DeAndre Hopkins, McCole Hardman. Draft, the big one to touch on, really, Josh Simmons. The real questions here is related to the offensive line, having the two new starters defending Mahomes' backside. And now, I don't want to speak poorly on Patty Mahomes, but it almost feels like he's kind of taken on a game manager type role until you hit like crunch time, you know?
I think they had the most one-score games in the NFL. It was a lot of hard-fought games to get those victories. They went 15-2, but you could tell there was just something about the team did not seem the team of 3 years ago as far as the offensive production. I think last year it could have been, 6-7 snaps. They could have been, 10-7, 9-8. The division's getting a little more competitive than what it's been the last 10 years. I think we see a little regress here, man. I think we're looking at 10-7, 9-8 type beat. I don't know if they win the division.
So for me, if Patrick Mahomes is still your quarterback and Andy Reid is still your head coach, you're going to win football games. Plain and simple. They didn't lose a whole lot. They went out and said, our O-line, they lost us a Super Bowl. We have to fix it. And they did. They went out and addressed it. My concern with the Chiefs comes in, and I think this did play a role in the Super Bowl. They can't run the fucking ball. So while I don't think that they're going to regress quite like Rob, I'm going to give them 12-5. I agree. They should have lost a couple. They got lucky last year in a couple of those games. Big time. I'm going to give them 12-5, not winning the division.
The only thing I'll say on the Chiefs is their wide receiver room is extremely interesting to me. Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy, Hollywood Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster. So those first three dudes I named feel like the same player to me, pretty much. I know they keep adding these weapons, but it just doesn't seem like the weapons make sense. The Chiefs' offense looked the best when they had a dynamic receiver on the outside. Unlike you guys, I just can't find it in my soul to knock them off their pedestal until somebody comes and takes it. I just don't see it changing. Maybe just not yet. Maybe next year, but I can't do it.